All right. This is just a public service announcement that I want to give you. Something I'm not very proud of, but I don't know. It disturbed me so much. I thought I should share it with you. I'll get to the point without dragging it. It's raining outside, very heavy. You obviously can't see. I'm in my room, and my today is Wednesday, 23rd October. It's a holiday for all the schools. So my daughter was at home, and my wife was there. So um, I wanted a particular kind of a soup. So my wife said, "You can go and buy the ingredients." So my daughter likes to come with me on the scooter. Um, so I took the heavy duty Forza scooter, and we went out. First, we went to the vegetable market. Then, following that, she likes to buy in a 20 baht shop. She likes to buy her things. So she had her pocket money, which she sells drawings to us. So I like to facilitate that. I'll speak more about that later. Anyway, she's very enterprising. So she sells me her drawings. I buy it after negotiating with her. So we bought a couple of things. And then as we were driving, I went to, I had to go to Amazon Cafe. Okay, Amazon Cafe. And one restaurant is there where I like to buy pork knuckle soup. Okay. So as we are driving there, um, I, my daughter was sitting right in the front. I was holding the scooter, and it started to rain. And when it starts to rain, obviously people who are driving their scooters are slightly in a hurry, especially those who have not worn their raincoats, and some people don't even wear their helmets. So I was wearing the helmet. My daughter today specifically was not wearing a helmet because I just thought I would go there and come back. I didn't think it would rain. And so as we were driving, on the other side of the road, I think there was an accident. So there was a scooter that had slid under um, a pickup truck. Okay, slid, and the guy was there and all. And I'm driving. Okay, I'm driving at a average speed, and I really shouldn't have done this, but I looked. And obviously, when you look at an accident, your eyes are trying to gauge, you know, oh, first my eyes went to the scooter under the vehicle. Then obviously you are scanning to see, oh, maybe the guy is there. And no sooner I seen that, then I was like, need to look in the front. And when I looked in the front, the guy in front of me, it was another pickup truck. He also was looking there, and he had hit the brakes without um, any warning. And I obviously can't blame him. And he had not hit the brakes in the sense slowing down. He had come to a dead stop. I'm driving. This guy was driving like just a second ago. He was driving. I was driving. And I looked. And then, you know, like half a second, I see the scooter under this thing. Half a second, I see that guy slightly, bleeding. And when I turn, this guy has stopped with red lights. And obviously, automatically, I hit the brakes. And remember, it started to rain. I'm just absolutely lucky, so fortunate, because had I taken the lighter scooter, it does not have anti-slip braking capabilities. So the heavy duty Forza that I had taken, you can Google search Forza, it's a slightly heavy duty scooter. I hit the brakes, it did skid because it just rained, so it's slightly oily, the the road. And I was just slight inches from smashing into the pickup truck. Uh, and it was so sudden. Like my daughter also, obviously moved forward. So, and because I had planned it to be a short journey, I did not take the strap, which I normally tie the baby and tie me. I had not taken the helmet because I just thought it's a sunny day, just going and coming back. Everything that could have gone wrong could have gone wrong that moment. And I'm telling you that that scooter was just inches or centimeters from hitting that. And if it would have hit that, obviously it would have fallen down. I don't know what would have happened. My daughter would have fallen down. And I've already had an accident before where it was, obviously, before it was not my fault. I was driving with the helmet, the same heavy duty Forza scooter. And this was at night when throwing the garbage. There was no traffic both the sides. And, last time I have put that video where a guy was racing, young boy was racing. And when, traffic is coming this side, traffic is going this side. So when I was turning, this guy like came at such a speed. He came this way, like I'm turning this way, turning to go to the other side. He had to make a split decision. So when he moved, he decided to follow me. This is what happens when you are losing control. Wherever you look is where your body will automatically take the vehicle. So he saw me turning and he focused on me. And instead of going to the part of the road that was empty, he went and slammed right into me. Luckily, he slammed at the back end of my Forza scooter, which is modified with, where you can keep storage. And it's heavy, like heavy iron cast metal. I've modified it. So he smashed into that. But the impact threw me on the ground. And I'll tell you, that is the first time I've had an accident where I was thrown on the ground and I just went blank for a few seconds. And when I opened my eyes, like 1 second I'm there on the road, next second I'm looking up. I heard a noise. And it took me a few seconds to register that I had been hit. And by the time people came and lifted me up, and lucky for me, I had a helmet. But I did have a slight feeling that, like there's a concussion for fighters. Luckily, I didn't have a concussion, but I did feel as if someone had rung my bell because I just got thrown off the bike and I think I slammed myself on the ground with my head. So it just took me, I think, 2 days to get my thoughts in place. I was just thinking as after I slammed the brakes, it started raining more heavier. Then we went to Amazon, got the coffee, and it was still raining. And I constantly kept thinking, what if I'd not turned, what if 1 second more I'd looked at that guy, I would have slammed. And if I'd slammed, my daughter would have got hurt because she was not wearing the helmet, she was not wearing the protective thing. And I'm honestly, I'm very ashamed. I yet have to talk to my wife. I've not told her this. I'm very ashamed on my negligence because, okay, you'll say, yeah, you're exaggerating. Nothing serious would have happened. Yeah, that's what we all hope. I mean, if I had slammed, and what if there was a car moving fast behind? Then they would have slammed into us. Because remember, it was raining, and it rains pretty heavy suddenly. Like right now, if I hear outside, there's no more rain. So when it rains, it just pours. Um, the the reason I'm sharing this video with you is, you know, I've seen accidents, and Thailand is one of the worst places for accidents. And as a father, I don't think I would ever forgive myself if something happened to my daughter. I honestly don't think. I'm very particular, very protective about my daughter. When my daughter went on a swing on a roadside with my wife in the village, and she had, I'm making a video. When my wife had put her on that swing, sorry, my daughter fell down. It was an old rusted slide, and she got a deep cut on her knee. Her skin completely had been torn off. And she required, I think, quite a number of stitches. And I was very upset. So if today there was an accident, I just don't know. Because I've seen accidents. You can just Google search on YouTube and you'll see some of the most horrific accidents in Thailand. So I just want to leave you with this, that if you are driving and you have a child, whether it's a scooter, whether it's even a car, don't think you're too safe unless you're driving a bloody Hummer. Please drive responsible. I know it sounds like, oh, what a hypocrite. You didn't drive safely. You're lecturing us. We learn from other people's mistakes. And, um, it's very easy to lecture and it'll go through your ears. Like, I'm pretty sure you must have heard, drive safely, drive safely. But when it's going to happen to you, and it nearly happened, like right now, I'm very disturbed. I'm very, very disturbed. So, as a father, I would never forgive myself. I'm not a good father. I'm not perfect. I'm not good. But this one, I don't think I would forgive myself. I don't want to get emotional, but I don't want to be responsible for anything bad to happen to my daughter. Anyway, um, um, I'll just leave you with this. If you're driving with your children, please forget everything. Forget the office, forget the cell phone, forget everything. Just focus on the road. Please focus on the road if you especially have a child. And yes, even if you don't have a child, please focus on the road because we are driving a machinery. 1 second, we look the other side, anything can happen. And for me, I don't know about the world, I don't know about anyone, but for me, okay, something happens to me, okay, that will also impact my family. But if something were to happen to my daughter when I'm driving, I lecture my wife, wear the helmet, I didn't follow my rules today, and today it would have backfired. I'm going to make sure my daughter wears a helmet, even if she goes on road, and make sure that she wears a strap. Next time when it rains or anything, I'm going to be overly careful, and I'm going to make sure that I'm not going to see other than it's hard. Sometimes we tend to see. In fact, one other danger is, when you're driving, the guys park at the side and like they don't even think and they open the door to come out of the vehicle. And I've seen horrific accidents in my WhatsApp group where the guy has opened the door, hit the scooter, and the scooter has guy has fallen, and a truck has run over his face, smashed. It's like we're talking of balloon. You burst it. I've seen with my eyes. Huh? This is in my blood and gore group. They share all these horrific videos sometimes. Anyway, I'm just getting too overly worked up because just trying to imagine if something happened to my daughter, I don't think I'd forgive myself. So from my heart, I'm just sharing this message. Please, if you're driving, that too with your children, take it very seriously. Switch off your phone. Like, don't look at your phone. If you're addicted, at least have the phone in the front in a stand so you can at least see, but don't hold it like this. I've seen accidents. Today would have been the day my daughter would have had an accident. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Please drive safely.